Hi, my name is Toria and I decided to create this video to share some spiritual support right now during this difficult time. I know most of us are stuck at home and some of us might be feeling quite anxious, unsure or lost at the moment. I've been developing my spiritual practice for a while now, and I just feel like right now is the time to share the knowledge that I've learnt with people who either feel lack of motivation or anxiety about being productive, or just want to learn more about spirituality and how to nourish your mind, your body and your soul. I'm hoping that the things that I can share will provide people with a bit of an escape from what's happening right now with their feelings and everything else. In my video I've included some activities that I like to do every day. I don't get them all done every day, but I'll pick a few of them and try and get those done. I know some people are feeling overwhelmed with trying to be productive, and I totally get that. Remember that right now is a time for rest. The earth is literally asking us to just slow down and rest. If you're into fitness, then you'll know that rest is really good. I'm really sorry about this, it's my bikini strap, it keeps coming out. I'm just gonna leave it. If you're into fitness, you'll know that rest is really good for your body, and it's the same for your mind and your soul. Overall, our whole being needs rest. So if that's what you feel like you need to do, then that's what you've got to do. But I've included things in this video that will hopefully make you feel like you want to get something done with your day, if that's the type of journey that you're on, or if you're just interested in the weird shit I get up to. The first thing I like to do in the morning is to journal. I will write down 3 things that I'm grateful for. Sometimes I write down more, but it's usually around 3. The more you're grateful for something in your life and the more you say thank you for that thing, you're going to see more of that in your life. The more you focus on is what you're going to see. So I always like to write down I'm grateful for my health, and I really feel that gratitude, and I think about all the reasons why, the things that I can do with my body. Great thing about a journal is that you can look back through the pages and try and get some new inspiration for your gratitude list. Sometimes I'll find that I'm writing the same thing repeatedly, like health, career, relationships, family, friends, dog, house, all those sort of things. So going back through your list, you can think, okay, I've already written that, I need to think of something new. Once I've journaled, I will make breakfast, and I usually make something super healthy because I know that once I start my day with something healthy, I'm more likely to eat healthy throughout the day. I have a very sweet tooth, but so if I start my day with even if I have a chocolate protein shake with cereals, I will eat chocolate for the rest of the day at any chance that I get. I've actually been taking my dog out before I have breakfast at the moment, because I go out really early and then I come home, make breakfast, and I sit and talk to my mum, and I think that's the nicest, it's my favourite part of the day. Spending time with your family is so important right now. Get off your phone, just engage in conversation, listen to what they have to say. It's kind of like meditation because you're being right in that moment and you're just focusing on one thing. If you're not living with family, then FaceTime them. I try and FaceTime my family every day. I'll pick between my grandparents, my dad or someone else in my family, which might get a bit annoying for them because they have to see my face quite a lot, but it's such a nice feeling. So as I said, I have been eating healthy foods mainly for my skin, so I've been really getting into my skincare at the moment, and I love doing face masks. This face mask, it's actually my boyfriend's, but he doesn't use it. He's had it for ages and it's quite full. So I've taken that. I'm having to work from home at the moment, so I like to do that between 9 and 12, and then I'll do my hobbies afterwards. Once I've got ready for the day, then I will pick a hobby, and recently I've been doing some painting. My granny lent me loads of stuff to try watercolours. She is so good at art. It's her favourite thing to do, so she lent me loads of stuff, and I'm really not that great, but it doesn't matter. It's the feeling that it gives me. When I'm painting, I will put on a playlist. I'm listening to, I think it's lo-fi, I think that's how you say it, chill music on Spotify, and it's so good for painting too, because I don't know, all the songs are really similar. They have very similar rhythm, and I find that I'm not listening to words, I'm just focusing on my painting. I don't check my phone, I don't look to see what's happening on the news, and that is the feeling that a hobby should give you right now. If you're focusing on a spiritual journey and you want to grow like that, then that's the feeling you're looking for. It's that like meditative feeling. I've also been doing a lot of reading recently while I've had the time. I'm reading The Power, which is part 2 to The Secret. It has such a cool perspective of life that's so non-judgmental towards other people. I kind of describe it as a combination between physics and Buddhism. If they met, this is the book that it would produce. If you're interested in starting a spiritual journey and learning more about how to control positivity in your life, that's like the beginner's guide to doing that. Another activity that I absolutely love is yoga. I have a yoga teacher that I visit once a week, but obviously because of lockdown I'm doing it at home. She's the best teacher and she knows I hate doing yoga at home because her classes are so good. But I've got her playlist, so I've been trying to follow the same structure that she provides in the class, trying to like simulate being there, but it's not the same. She brings around oils and she has sound bowls, and oh, honestly, it's the best meditation. I have been continuing to work out. I've built a very small home gym and it just does the job. It releases endorphins and makes me feel really good. So if you do have a sport that you like to do, try and continue that at home as much as you can, because you will still feel happy by doing that. I have been listening to sound bowls online. I feel like they are so cool. I've only just started doing it recently, so I've listened to like 2 sound bowl meditations. If you struggle with meditation, definitely try sound bowls. I don't know why, but I just feel like they go into my head and I can feel them. I can feel the sound waves like vibrating through my head. I know I sound crazy, I know. And then the last activity I've included was I had a lot of dead plants. A lot of dead plants. I am terrible. I'm terrible at looking after them. I either water them too much or they die, they dry. So here is an example of a very sad little plant, but I've just repotted him. I've learned how to do that, which I don't know how to do that, okay? I've repotted all my plants. They look so much better and it was actually really good fun. I highly recommend repotting your plants. So yeah, these are the type of activities that I've been doing with my day. They make me feel really happy and positive and like I've actually got something done. As I've said, there is no right or wrong to how to spend your days in lockdown. It's however you want to do it, but I have decided to use my time for growth. It's important to remember that when you're doing these activities, you really focus on them and don't go on your phone or watch TV, because that's when you get into a meditative state and that's when you're going to raise your vibe and feel more positive and happy. If you've done yoga, you'll know that just by focusing on doing those type of movements, when you come out of the class you feel so positive, and that is how it feels when your vibe is raised, and that's when good things will continue to come to you. It's really easy to slip into fear or being scared. When you're sad, when you're depressed, when you're scared, when you're anxious, when you're guilty, that's a very low vibration to be in. When you're happy, when you're joyful, when you're excited, that's a very high vibration to be in. And the more we live our lives in higher vibrations, the more higher vibrational things will come back to us. So thank you for watching. There is so much more I want to say in this video. Positive thinking and spirituality is such a long journey that knowing how to start can be quite hard. But I hope that I've provided some tips for people who are interested in that, and let me know what you think. Thank you.